Well, to go from, your husband's a real estate agent and
Yeah.
you're a title rep. So that's kind of
Yes.
a
Yeah.
keeping that real
We come
estate in the
from,
family.
we have a long line of realtors in our family. There's probably 12 of us. And both our sons are agents, and one's a flipper. One actually works at Open Door. So we have a long line of that, but they grew up that way, and they grew up learning how to do real estate and fall in love with it. But it's let's see, I was. It's kind of funny because I told you I did a lot of the work myself, and I was on a scaffolding 20 feet up in the air trying to cut in the ceiling. And I thought to myself, why? I'm 57 years old right now. So I thought, why in the hell am I up here? I just didn't, because I was so tired. And I sat down with my husband that night and I said, I really want to do something different, but I'm a fixer and I like to fix stuff. And what can I do that I can fix? And my husband's like, title's broken. And it's because we are such lovers of people and we're such referral agents, and that's how we taught our kids. That's why the Tagway is our motto, and because it is about others, it's about service. The Tagway is. And so I wanted to bring that to title, because with all the houses that we've closed and all the stuff that we've done, we never really had a wow experience there. And that to me was super weird. And I wanted to bring that. You can get a wow with your lender. You got a great lender. Your lender wows your people. And then you go to title and they're signing and it's boring and it's like sign here, sign here, sign here. And some have a good personality, but for the most part, it's kind of a sterile environment. And I don't do sterile.
Well, and I
I
think
don't
that
do boring.
the people who are attracted to becoming title officers, title agents, are a little bit more introverted,
Yes.
detail oriented,
Yeah.
like
Behind the
statistics and
scenes.
numbers. Like they're
Yeah.
pencil paper people, not
Yes.
people.
Correct.
And that's not that it's bad or good. It's really good because we
Yeah.
need those people.
Yeah.
But I can see that as a disconnect with title.
Yeah. So that's why I got into title. I got into title to shake it up a little bit. I've got some great escrow officers. And when I first came to town, they were like, "What are you doing? We don't want to do that," And so now they all love it. They love their job more because they're more. Um, they love their clients. I mean, they all liked their clients before, but it was still kind of a file, and now it's a person. So
So
when they open,
what did you do to bring that personal experience into title?
I brought the realtor's voice to the table. And these are people that have everything in a U-Haul that are waiting to sign that need it to close. I've let them know that the best time to close was yesterday. And I've mentioned so many things that could happen if they were supposed to close on a Friday and didn't get it done in time for some reason. Something could happen over the weekend that would cause that not to go. And I've
Yeah, the weekend is
also,
a long
it's an
time. And especially
eternity.
if there's a holiday weekend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yes, I've been
So,
there.
and in their defense, they didn't understand it because it was never taught to them. And so they see, realtors coming in and dropping off contracts, and they don't see the I guess I'll say the word, the hell they go through sometimes. And it's not just opening the door. Getting the house under contract is the easy part. And so I've had to explain all of that. And so I want to take their client all the way to the end, meaning there's a lot of throwing under the bus. The lender will throw title under the bus and title will throw lender under the bus. So my girls, we won't do that. We'll try to fix the problem. So we're there to help fix the problem for our realtor. But the one thing that we're the most concerned about is the realtor's clients. So, and that's unique. because most title reps are like, hey, let's go get a beer, let's go hang out, call me. So, but for me, I want your clients taken care of so that when they're at the table and they're signing, they're happy, they're informed. Sometimes they're excited. Some people want to get out of there. Some people are looking at their watch like, are you done yet? So, with those people, you can't tell jokes and you just get them done and get them out. But that's why I've taught them how to read people that are in front of them so they can get they can figure them out so that they know what to do. But for me, I don't think that's existed. There's great escrow officers out there in different companies. There are many companies that have certain bells and certain whistles and the rates and all the other stuff. In my personal opinion, they're all the same. The rates are sometimes good or bad, whatever. But to me, it's pretty obvious that it's similar. And everyone has the same apps. Everyone has the same thing. But with me and my escrow officers at Old Republic, you are going to get the best service for your clients.
Well, and going with the piece about teaching agents about building a referral business,
Yes.
that we need to, as agents, we need to have a team of really good people we work with that support like the client all the way through, because that's where like your referral comes from me, my referral comes from my client. So if you don't treat my client well, then that's a potential of a referral that I've lost.
Yes. And I will tell you this, I'm going to brag just for a second. But
Brag
I
away.
have several agents that send me their ratings, their referrals, and they'll screenshot it and they'll send it to me. And pretty much all of them that he sent to me or she sent to me has talked about the title, and that's very unusual. So if you're an agent and your agent's talking about what a great lender, what a great title, what a great experience the whole thing was, and actually mention those names, that I'm doing my job.
Yeah. Well, because I've been in the business for 18 years. I've had people say, well, that title company was rotten. They didn't do this. They didn't do that. They didn't. And, and that looks poorly on me. And that's, that's what I think that new agents don't realize is how much, and what clients don't realize is that we really need to have good relationships all the way through. And part of the realtor's job is to bring those relationships in and make the transaction as effective and smooth as possible for them.
Right. Yes, you definitely, all great referral agents they want a tribe. And it's so important that you have a tribe in place that you love and you trust. And it just makes it easier for everyone, and you, especially as a realtor. So I'm all about the tribe.
So what made you, was there anything in particular that made you go to Old Republic, or you'd already been working with them? What was the element that made you choose to bring the Tagway to them?
Yes, I knew a couple of the sales agents because my husband had used them before in the past. And so this is super silly, but I thought in my infinite wisdom that I could go in and be an escrow officer, because I'm like, well, if no one else can do it, I can do it myself. And I go in there, and the Patty Shaw, I don't know if you know Patty Shaw, love her so much. So I'm interviewing with her, and she was over all the escrow department, and she just laughed at me. She's like, sweetheart, you are not a behind the desk kind of girl. And I'm like, what? I can do this. And she's like, no. So she's actually the one that knew that I was in a better position to go out and teach and be the sales rep. And then Old Republic is all about the people. And I love that. And when I first went into interview, I saw the sign, and their motto was on the front, and that's all it was about, is the people, and we're here for them. And so I loved that. So I fit in really well. I've had multiple offers, and just a lot of people bounce. Not my motive. Don't care how much you pay me. I'm here for the people.
I love it. I love it
I
a
will
lot.
bounce.
Chris, thank you so much for taking some time to sit down with me and be part of my new podcast. I appreciate it greatly, and I look forward to bringing some business to Old Republic and experiencing the Tagway.
Yay.
Yay!
So great to meet you too, sweetie.
Have a great one.
You too, Hud. Bye.